Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. This is part 13. Yeah, part 13 of my Witcher 3 Blood and Wine Let's Play series. Recap of part 12, we finished up the Witcher mutations, little side quest, and we're able to start doing those as long as we level up and do all that. Beyond that, we did some crappy side mission with trying to get our money back from some very old and some quests that we didn't actually do in any of the games, I don't believe. They only ended up getting 200 bucks out of it. It was a bureaucratic sort of crap fest. But now we're about to go do some more side missions. We have one where we have to go back to the cemetery, and I think we're gonna pick up a few more along the way, and we'll handle those. So let's get started into that. I think as I was walking over this way.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Here's the guy. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Snow White.
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
A painter.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
Thank you?
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Portrait?
Indeed. Huh? Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
I think we can do a little bit of modeling. That should be okay. I mean, you know, easy money for Geralt to... all he's got to do is just stand there and look like this, and we'll be fine.
Don't see why not, long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. With but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Okay, so we'll do that. That'll be fun.
Oh, that's bad.
But it is getting towards night, so let's head over to the cemetery and handle that. Actually, let me go in. Oh, this is the Grandmaster. Yeah, let's talk to him too.
Greetings.
A Witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Toussaint. Greetings. I'm Lazare Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Toussaint. Alas,
of course,
they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer?
No.
Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No. I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Cool. Yeah, how do you find out that they wound up in Toussaint, and why do... It just seems so convenient. Hey, there's a Grandmaster Smith here, and it just so happens that all the Grandmaster armor pieces also are here. I mean, I get that they had to put it in for game's sake, but it's like, you couldn't have spread them about a little bit in the other places? Just saying.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Tusa was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand.
Ah, interesting.
What
Okay.
he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Cool. Yeah.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Let's do the wolf. I have some of the griffin stuff already.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract.
Couldn't have been that safe.
A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Tucson from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Okay. I think the griffin, we found some, but let's figure that one out.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind.
Yeah.
Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
I think we did search them a little bit, but we'll find out more.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
That one should be a little bit easier. I mean, it's just a house. It can't be really that terrible to search through. Maybe some wraiths and other creatures lurking around, but we'll be able to handle that one. I've never heard of the School of the Manticore, so that'll be interesting to hear about.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
I do.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Okay. Now what about the Manticore then?
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Yeah, you'll have to go over there. Yeah, how do you end up apprenticing for this master smith? That's an interesting one.
This elven master. How'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tien Sahil saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice.
Okay.
Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grandmaster while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Okay. Let me see what he's got to sell.
What do you have on offer?
Let me see what else I can get rid of as well. Dump off over here. Actually, you know what? I may want to hold on to things. Try and dismantle some stuff. See what I can get. Yeah. It's like this. Oh no, I don't know. Whoops. Okay, you know what? Let me just sell some bad stuff that I don't really need, like that one, that one. Okay. Gonna keep that. The Geralt of Rivia armor. The guardsman's stuff can go. Knight's boots, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, just stuff I really don't need. And yeah, look at that. I dropped probably about 40 pounds, kilograms, 40 weight. I don't know. We dropped something, though. All right. Let's keep moving on.
Good luck on the path.
Okay. Yeah, so I need to go there. I have some of the Griffin stuff. So I need to go to the castle on Montcrane in, you know, the American, so to speak. go to the cemetery though right now and let's get that done. Is it? Oh yeah, it's super late now. Get the heck out of my way.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Okay. Seems like we gotta go down. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I was like, I didn't really hear anything.
So, noises coming from here.
Oh boy. And we're not gonna take dumb stuff. Oh, a grave robber. Ah, come on, move it. Ah, come on. Alright, let me do a swallow. Gotcha. You suck. Come on.
Come on, come closer.
Get the heck out of here. Alright, we gotta go up. So we gotta go figure out.
Might be noisy. I doubt they're the source of the sounds in question.
Alright, we're gonna loot everything they have. Here's some very bad noises coming from up there, yeah. Oh, jeez. Alright, so we need a key. We've got another quest. Yay. Just what I wanted. Not that I don't like quests, but at some point, you know, you almost have too many of them. Yeah, it's just right in here.
Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Here lies Margot de Corentin.
Okay. Ah, yep.
Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Louis de Corentin died on the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange.
Interesting. Then what were we hearing? Well, I guess it's just kind of what they had to do.
Noises clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible.
Okay. So it's clearly from in there, but for some reason it's not happening once you get closer.
Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
Okay. So we're just gonna wait. Okay, yep, we've got some ghosts, it seems. That's a pretty terrible hiding spot, though. Like, really? You
You'd
couldn't...
rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf! Disgusting!
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrate, I prayed for you, that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
You want to be nice or want to be an a-hole? We're going to be an a-hole.
Mind keeping it down? Neighbors are complaining.
Neighbors? Everyone here is dead.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery.
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lepioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you!
Yeah, you tell him, Geralt. Yeah, by rights, we'll go by that.
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentins. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall...
Oh!
I shall tell you where I hit his lucky Gwent cards.
Gwent cards?
I knew it was you! And now, you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards!
Yeah, I think that's who we gotta go with.
Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
I don't like the dude. He's being a kind of a...
Need to think about it. Alright, gotta move one of them out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepioda. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, for you shall...
Yep. We're taking him. You're getting him out of there.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drat! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
I don't really mind. I don't care.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
Oh, that's good. This is one final FU.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
Oops. Okay, go around the door. There we go. Alright, we also gotta go back and talk to the lady about... Oh yeah, that was nice. Ooh. Okay.
Private chamber. The Right Honorable members of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. This is it.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna place the urn somewhere. Who are these guys? Oh, grave robbers.
You gents also looking for that Gwent club?
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're the plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
Easy enough. Taking all your crap, all your crap. Your crap.
That ought to do.
Ode to Gwent. You place him right there.
Right. High time Margot paid up.
Let me see if there's anything else we can loot. I don't think so. Kind of hoping to get maybe some sweet Gwent cards from the Gwent Fellowship or something, but... Nice. Formula. What else is down over here? How do they got food? Yeah, maybe offerings to the dead or something like that. What the hell is this? Got some sweet stuff over here. What happens if we keep going further? Oh, okay, I think it's just another entrance into the crypts. Cool. Yeah, let's head this way. Let's go back, talk to that lady, get those Gwent cards, add those to our deck. Hopefully, if they're, they're good enough. Let me switch over to this one.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then we are right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Okay, cool.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
Cool. Alright, let's go get that. The cards. Okay. Yeah, let's go get our reward. First, there we go, thank you. Open both of them.
I may not be.
And then we're gonna go grab those cards then. Yeah, actually, let's go get the cards first.
Men and dogs are not to be trusted.
Just in case. I don't know if it's like, hey, you actually fulfilled, you know, your part of the bargain, you finished the quest, and now we're gonna stop the quest or something.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dalfrey Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin for the ticket. Oh!
Please disperse! The exhibition is closed.
What exhibition? What the hell's going on over here?
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
I'm always interested in coin.
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
Can't you just tell me, dude? I'm doing other stuff. How annoying.
Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalfrey. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled diddler of harps and other organs.
It's just a weird word. A diddler.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Someone cut off
Somebody
his...
stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Yeah.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. The stones were very much in place.
Okay. Any suspects?
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Alright, I guess I'll gotta take a look around.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Work out. It must.
Okay, I guess I gotta examine his nuts.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Dried bloodstain.
Someone cut themselves then? Yeah, I was about to say, there's gotta be something else probably behind
It will all work out.
this statue.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
And I guess we're being sidetracked into doing this. Hopefully it's a quick one.
Don't crowd around.
Alright, I've got some cologne that I'm following up over this way. It's not this guy, right? No, it's not. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we got a walker. Guys, go. How far is this? Okay. Up the steps, down the steps, all over the town.
She looked at me, all right.
It's just so annoying, you know?
Scent leads to this door.
Oh, they're banging. Oh, there's something going on. Oh, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence, a series thereof. What?
That's not my husband!
No.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Go ahead.
Calm down.
We'll
Just
see how
here to
that
talk.
works.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
Okay. So, you want to tell me where his balls are? So I can return them?
Bullshit, Hughes. You stole Reginald's testicles. Know that already.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Go home.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
Good thing I picked up that perk.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Just give me the balls back, dude.
So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment.
I just want the balls, dude. Just give me the
All right.
balls.
I admit I stole the stones, and you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
No, bro. Come
3
on.
times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal.
No, just give me
Let
the...
me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
That's selfish.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
No.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Cool. Alright, let's go return the stones. And then let's go get those Gwent cards and finish up that other quest, and then I think we'll have to call it a day. Man, some of these quests, I really love them, but they just take so dang long to go through. Too dang long, dude. There he is. Give him the stones back. We'll be good to go.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
I think I'm good, thanks. Alright, let's finish. Till death do you part. Okay, so search for the house, so let's go do that. We got some statues, so that's kind of cool. Might be able to add that to the house, I believe.
The guard brings peace to our domains.
Man, I really need to get a new graphics card. This game is... Just to even play medium, you know, 60 frames would be nice. Instead of having it glitch up like it does. Okay, so it doesn't glitch, it sort of it lags.
A witcher.
A little bit. Alright. So outside the house, there's the tree.
Need to go around.
Ay. Can't I just, like... I was about to say, like, can't I just hop up on there?
Medallion's humming. Something's not quite right.
Oh, you asshole-y. Okay. Is that it? Dig, Geralt, dig.
Just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
Nice. Got those Gwent cards, baby. Great. Alright, so it wants us to head down this way. Let's go talk to that guy, get our reward, and we shall be good to go. I'm getting kind of hungry, too. I think it's about to be dinner time, baby. Oh, man. It's very interesting, actually, being in France, seeing architecture sort of similar to what this game has. Some of the older buildings... I think like castles and stuff had much straighter walls, but you would notice a lot of the houses like this. It was very interesting. The walls they weren't perfectly vertical and straight. They actually had like metal rods that went through them to keep the walls put together and all that sort of stuff. So it was interesting to see some of that. But it is this, like, stone and, I don't know if it's, like, cement or that sort of, like, flatter faces.
All is in order!
Whereas with a lot of American buildings, you don't really see that. Even American houses, you don't really see a lot of the stone and cement work. It's a lot of, like, wood and, like, plastic or vinyl siding or whatever it is. So seeing just about all of the houses being made out of stone was very interesting and very cool.
Cheers for the tourney's
Oh,
victor. Hip, hip, hooray,
is my
hooray,
head
hooray.
ever spinning out
But I walked through a few of the larger cities, and they did look a lot like this. You've got, I guess, smaller streets. You've got the archways and the buildings and all of that sort of stuff. So it's just kind of cool being back in that sort of historical sites and cities and be able to see it.
Life's like an infant. It must
Here's our guy.
Hey
Let's
there.
get our reward.
I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
No, actually.
Nope, just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like skewered polecats. Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here, for your trouble.
Thank you. I always like coin. Cool. Hey, get out of my way. Get the hell out. Whoop, out of my way. Get out of my way, you rats. Alright, so let's pick our next mission and then we will go off and do something else. What time is it? 5 a.m., not nearly close enough. Knight's Tale, Jacob. You know what, actually, we'll go do that one.
Witcher, please, sir. Find my food.
Let's check out. Nope, we're not gonna meditate yet. We're gonna check out the map. We're gonna go to the Nilfgaarden Embassy. We're gonna fast travel to the palace, and then we will continue that probably in part 14. Yeah, 14. I get my numbers all mixed up.
I lent you coin.
Oh, that's interesting to know. You can see how he looks, I guess. It's if you care about the looks of your armor, maybe. Okay, so let's stand over here and hopefully get away from a lot of that noise. Yeah, so did a few more of the side missions. Another sort of slow episode with a lot of talking, unfortunately. But we're going to continue some of these other side missions because, as you can tell, we've got, I don't know, maybe 10 still left to go. And maybe we'll do one more episode of side missions, then we'll head over and do the main quest since it's been, I don't know, maybe 10 to 11 videos since I've done that. But thanks everyone for watching. Let me know how you're liking the videos in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want with the videos. Share them out if you want to as well. I'm going to keep putting these out every week. Not sure how many episodes or parts The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine is going to have. I'm imagining we're going to be up in the mid-30s or upper 40s. It all depends on, I guess, how many side missions I want to do and all that sort of stuff. But again, thanks again for watching. Tune in next week for part 14, getting my numbers straight again, and we'll continue with these side missions. Thanks a lot, everybody. This is Tatman, signing off.